Hey up guys, how are we doing? You alright? Welcome back to the channel. Second portrait ride, Matlock coming out with my dad and my uncle Pat, his brother. Second portrait ride, 2 ports. We just come out at Fish Ponds pub at Matlock, which we always go in. I've just tried a latte in there. Oh, I've tried one at Fish Ponds lattes for the first time ever. That was the first time trying it. See you later, Pat. See you later. Alright. So yeah, put heater grips on. And I'm helmet's fastened in. Heater grips on, fastened in, got phone and everything. That's it, we're on record. And we're off, come on, here we go. It absolutely no way beats that fig, you know, beats the quality of coffee from the latte that I've just had from Fish Ponds pub. Nothing beats that. The coffee from Fig Coffee House. Up to now so far in my life, it's the best coffee that I've had, if I'm honest, from Fig Coffee House, but you know, I'm still due to always be open-minded to always have you know, to be tasting a much more better quality one that's going to be at the Fig coffee shop. That's it, they're warming up quickly now. Heater grips, they're warming up very quickly. Yeah, when I started recording on this ride, you know, first bit of this video, you know, on my way to Matlock, it's quite frustrated me because it was one of them where, I don't know if any of you can relate, but what happened is I've had my action cam on top of my helmet, obviously, like it is all the time, but it went on record, and at first I didn't go out with aim, with intentional purpose of recording a video, you know, to put on my YouTube channel. So then what it were, sorry, I went over a bit of a nasty bump then, right nasty bump. So then what it were is I rode through and passed some right nice posh houses and estates, and you know what I mean, all very nice areas, very very posh, swanky looking, very nice posh, rich, expensive areas. You know, animals in fields, everything, cow, sheep, you name it and all that lot. And then it weren't until like I pressed record, you know what I mean, and I spoke like I do, I did my thing, introduction, hey up guys, autistic biker, welcome back, blah blah. It went until then when I thought, hang on a minute though, if you're doing a video now, you press record now, you could have pressed it way back and captured all that nice scenery for your viewers and people, you know, all your subscribers, even not subscribers, but viewers, friends, family, strangers, anyone that wants to watch your video. You could have pressed record way back then and got some much more better sights for them. But yeah, I get that, but I didn't think, because I didn't go out with intention with my dad and my uncle part of, you know, right from start, right from off go, I'm going to hit record because, you know, I'm out with me dad and my uncle part and I want them to see all this nice scenery. So yeah, apologies for like depriving you of that and keeping you from all much more better nice scenery views and all that lot, but I didn't do it on purpose, accidentally. I'm sorry for that, you know what I mean, because like I said, I didn't even know myself, even if I wanted to press record, you know, if and when, even if I were going to make a video or not for the channel. But I thought, why not, just get it on there, why not. It's still just basically just that one more extra, you know, just that one more extra video count for my channel, in it, just for you to at least just all see, you know, click on and view and all that lot. But you know, Zepnet Cycles, Razor Kings, Aroma, Canton, Darley Dale Fish Bar, EU Courts Butchers, but yeah, anyway, it's now the first video I would have made actually. Yeah, first video since being back from Menorca, which is, it's my, I think well, it's at least my 6th, if not my 7th holiday abroad, overseas. But it would have been my 2nd holiday abroad overseas, together with my girlfriend, my partner. So my 6th or 7th, but mine and my girlfriend's 2nd, you know, together, you know, since we've been together for 11 years. Yeah, holiday were nice, really nice. Menorca were very nice. It's same as any and, well, every, you know, place out there overseas, abroad, in every different, you know, country, town, city, village, in this country or any other country in world. Every place has their own single individual, own unique certain feel about it, you know, like as in the atmospheric feeling, you know, like the click and the vibe and stuff like that that you pick up from these places. They've all like got their own click vibe and history and their own nostalgia in their own way, like going off, you know what I mean. They've like got their own thing, feel, click vibe going off. But yeah, same as Malta, same as every other place I've been to, got a certain vibe and a click to it, like its own feel. All good though, all positive, different to Malta, but not negative or bad or worse or crap, or just different in its own right. Did something I've never done actually ever. Oh, he's waited for me. Yeah, he didn't have to, but he's waited for me. No problem. So yeah, I did something in Menorca that I'd never done before in my life, and that's snorkeling. So just bought like a very cheap snorkeling set, you know, like with, you know, goggles, and obviously it's snorkel that goes in your mouth, and just went into sea at Son Park. We stayed in a place in Menorca called Son Park, and it were in a hotel called the Beach Hotel. The Beach Hotel in Son Park in Menorca. And literally just only within not even 15 minute, but a 10-minute walk, it's the Beach Hotel. Son Park has got their own like beach. So I went into clear, like blue but almost like greenish turquoise coloured sea there. Very nice and warm, salty but warm and all that lot, you know. And yeah, went snorkeling. Yeah, it was nice. It was good. It was a good experience, a very good experience. But I did something to do with snorkeling that, well, obviously it's my first time, innit? You know what I mean? I did something with snorkeling that, wanting to see like plenty of fishes and stuff like that. So what I did is, the very first time I went out into the sea, when my girlfriend stayed on the beach and watched me, I went snorkeling right into sort of like the middle of where both of like the seabed rocks were, you know, either side of the beach. And I'm like, well, I can't see no. I can just literally just see down to the bottom of, you know, bed, you know, sand. So anyway, I goes back onto the beach. I said to my girlfriend, I just said, wait, it's alright, but I can't see any fish. What point of snorkeling is you're supposed to see, you know, sea life, all the fish and that, and all that lot. She said, yeah, I'm not surprised, I've just seen you, I've watched you. I went, wait, what do you mean you're not surprised? She went, you either go, you need to be going right to that right hand side, because that's where basically where all rocks are, where all natural rocks are, that's coming down from the rock cliff and obviously going into the sea, because that's where all fish are. And I didn't know that. And I said, alright then, well, I'll go back out in a few minutes. I just want sun on my back and just to dry off a little bit. Won't go into gear then, first gear. So I dried off a few minutes, I went back in and I went right to right. Yeah, and what a whole world of difference it made. I will literally, I'm no good with numbers or measurements, but I think as close and as best as I can say, either a metre or a foot. I were no more than a metre or a foot away, maybe. And I could see all fishes, like, you know, and this made sense to me. I had my own answer, what I asked myself in my head. Well, how come you have to go right to side at sea, right to rocks to see fishes, and not like in middle? How come that they're not everywhere in sea, no matter where you are in sea? And it made sense to me, common sense answer just came to me. What it is that's their natural go-to food source. I don't mean the rocks, but you know, like whatever you want to call it, like some sort of like seafood, seaweed, all like that. This like very fluffy, like seafood, well, seaweed looking sort of thing, were like stuck to all rocks. Whether if like they were growing out on rocks or they'd been caught, washed up on rocks and rough rocks had caught them, and fish know that their food source is there, and I were not like a foot or a metre away or something like that, and you could see them all munching on food, you know, what had been brushed up and caught on rocks, having a right feast, a right munch, and I was just chilled. It was so good to see. It was nice to see, really nice. So yeah, breathing in and out my mouth, with snorkeling, just chilling, just playing actually a dead fish myself. I was just playing dead fish with myself. I just love just staying there in one place, just breathing in harmony peacefully, just watching them eat, watching all the fishes eat the food off and rocks. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's all good. Just when I looked at right then, I should have actually said it literally within that second there and then, but literally just a couple of few seconds ago, when I just like looked at right then, you know that like big, well, biggish like green grass field, you know, 2 or 3 big trees on. I don't know why, but whenever I ride past that, you know what bike, I always have visions, I don't know why, always have visions of me, you know, just camping there in a tent, taking a tent there and just like pitching it just exactly where that like big chunky tree were, but just exactly where the tree is. I don't know why, there's just that one particular certain field and that one particular certain specific spot within that particular specific field that I don't know why, just my brain very naturally straight away just goes to take a tent, you know what I mean, pitch up for night and just tent there for night, you know, just a bit of camping. But I don't know why there's just that particular, I don't know why, just what, I don't know what exactly just like draws me to camping just where that specific tree is on that specific field. I don't know why, straight away I'm just, my brain just always goes to it, not a shadow of a doubt, just always goes to it. And there's one particular like a grass bank, if you like a grass verge, a little tiny bit like a little grass verge field, where whenever I ride past it, and I'll show you that in a later date actually, that's for a later date, that I never ever think about camping there, but straight away my brain just without a shadow of a doubt, and I don't know why, it just always goes to picnic. Just always think about taking a proper picnic blanket, which we have got out there with some, you know, some proper picnic food. Yeah, I'll show you that at a later date though. Going into a 60 in a bit, 40 then 60. We're in a 49 then it's 60, so I shaved all my legs, all hairs off my legs, all my leg hair off last night. I always, I go in bath, I do it in bath and hot shower. Run a red hot bath, go in bath, open up all pores, plenty of proper Gillette shaving foam on all legs. Then what I do is, I always shave down first in the direction of hair growth, and then I always double my workload, start all over again, loads of shaving foam again on all my legs, right where my ankles are, right up to my bloody crotch groin area. And then I always shave up afterwards, finish off by shaving up in the opposite direction, so shaving against the hair growth. I just love being as hairless as possible. I love being as hygienic as possible, and hygienic as possible to me means as hairless as possible. I love being very hygienic, very hairless. So both my legs now, even including even my bum cheek hair. Whenever I've done my legs, I always finish off by shaving the hairs on both my butt cheeks. So yeah, I've got a very, very like powder smooth butt cheeks and both legs. Best bit about that is it feels so nice for when you come to put like any leg wear on, whether if it's jogging bottoms, jeans, chinos, or you name it. When you come to put like, you know, any sort of leg wear on your legs, when it just caresses your skin and you can, oh god, yeah, completely hairless, very hygienic, so smooth. When you can feel proper clothes on your skin, makes a whole lot of difference. Going through Holmesfield now, well, very, very shortly. Right, I am going to leave it there, guys, alright. It's been a pleasure as always. Remember, if you are riding round safe, watch out for them other idiots out there on road. Alright. That shouldn't have a licence. Too dangerous to be out there on road. Yeah, until then, ride safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye bye.